What's up, everybody? Tactical Bearded Dad here, and we have got a treat for y'all. We have got not one but two Venoms. So this video is going to be really all about the overkill that he has done, but I do got to show off, and like a dummy, my RMR HD I put on, but I did not Loctite, and yeah, so it went flying off. Not going to show that video because I look like a dummy, but new video coming up of this one very soon. So today it's all about the overkill. And yes, no, I didn't have the screws for it. They went flying, blah, blah, blah. So don't say, well, why didn't you just put it back on? Didn't have the stuff to put it back on, so that's why. But let's talk about the overkill. So with this one, it is one that he does not build all the time. So this is one that he doesn't build all the time. This is only the second one that he's built. He had the original overkill that he did, and actually a good friend of mine bought it. So, and I know he is absolutely in love with it. He says it's probably his favorite gun, and he's got a big old collection that I wish I had. But he has said multiple times how the Venom that he's got is like none other. And it's the same with this one and the other one. There's just not really any that I have dealt with. I've never had an Infinity. I've got one on order, so I'm waiting on it. But my Ben Hayes was really nice. You know, it's up there. My Rafferty up there, and then Venom up there. Those three are the top three guys to me. There might be others out there that I just haven't messed with or whatever. I know there's some really big names in the 1911 world, stuff like that. But when it comes to 2011s, when it comes to ones that I've dealt with, those guys are the top three. You know, for me, it's all about, you know, when you get into a certain price point, you expect certain stuff. You expect excellence. You expect no machining marks. You expect nice tight fit, but still smooth running on rails. You expect, you know, very nice triggers. You expect no mush in the grip safety. You expect everything to just flow very nicely. You know, I've even said to, you know, others that there's like a special ting that you hear when it comes to that. You just know that it's built quality, done by hand, time spent on it. You know, one of those types of things. So with this one, this is still in its raw form. It has not been coated or anything like that. I am just testing it for him, basically. He had some other stuff going on. And Don, thank you. You my guy, you my homie. I mean, you are my brother now. So, you know, and that is one thing I will say, you know, for me to just kind of go off into a different subject, Don has become truly a friend. He's not just a guy that I've bought something from or, you know, whatever. For me, there are a couple guys in this community that build guns that have become truly friends. And that is the biggest thing for me. I could care less if they give me a little bit of a discount or whatever, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. You know, for me, it's all about supporting people that support me. It's about supporting people that really care about what they're doing. You know, and that's what it is with Don. You know, like I said, I've got a couple other friends that are in the same realm as he is. And, you know, I've made a lot of acquaintances and things like that. But when it comes to it, Don has truly became a friend. You know, I feel like we talk almost every day now. And, you know, it's just one of those things that is what's important to me, is building a relationship, building this community, things like that, because there's way too many people out there trying to knock us down. There's no reason for us to be knocking ourselves down. So little soapbox, blah, 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 whatever. So let's get back to it. But this is the overkill. It does have an inline port. Then you've got the like V4 style flush reverse crown barrel, his super nice little guide rod, which is Atlas. Again, Atlas. You know, this is a Chile grip, so he does this a little bit different. It doesn't have the Atlas grip, but it's still a steel. This is the aggressive. So, you know, Atlas, optic cut, everything like that. So he's still keeping all of his bases. Pretty much the only thing that is different is the grip. He really likes the Chile grips. He loves the Atlas grips, but the Chile grips is kind of like his second grip. I think, I could be wrong, but it's just the way I feel like he does with a lot of them. They fit his frames very nicely and all that kind of stuff. So, But I mean, if you ever truly look at this man's blending, and if you ever watch any of his videos or photos or anything like that, but for the most part, I mean, it's like you can barely even see the seam. It's, I mean, it's just insanely super smooth. You know, it's, I mean, tight as all get out, but it's still buttery smooth. And that's the way it's supposed to be. I mean, the way that it works, I mean, it's just, there's nothing holding it. It's right there on it. I mean, everything about this thing is crazy. So, we're gonna shoot it some. I've been talking for a minute, and I know y'all hate me talking. Y'all just really care about watching the gun shoot and things. So we're gonna shoot it some, get a couple mags through it, because my time at the range is almost up. So here we go. And again, y'all remember with me, I'm normally a one take person. So if I mess up, I mess up. If I don't, I don't. But I grabbed 2 mags. I don't even know if they're all the way filled. So we're gonna shoot it, see how it does, and y'all tell me. So y'all want up close or far away, maybe a little bit of both? Let's just shoot one shot. All right, sorry about that, but my camera got too hot and cut off on me because I am out here in this Alabama sun. So we're gonna kind of move to the shade a little bit. Hopefully I can get a couple rounds off for you. So here we go. All right, so you got that one. Let's hit one more mag real quick. I'll try to get a little closer for you. So, what do you think about the Venom Overkill? Whew. I gotta say, this thing is crazy smooth, feels amazing in the hand, super buttery, love it. Wish I was keeping this, but I got another one in the works with them, so y'all make sure to stay tuned for it. But whoever is getting this lovely piece of machinery, congrats. But that is it for me today. I'm out.